video in the last place I thought I'd be filming this video, which is literally my kitchen. I tried filming it earlier and I was being interrupted constantly. Space here. Tretinoin 6-month update is a big one to share with you guys. So hello, if I didn't even say that because I'm just straight into like, this is the lighting, this is the setup, sorry. But hello if you are new here, and hi if you're returning. Thank you to everyone that subscribed. I'm at like 250 right now, which is just so nice to have a little community and be able to chat to you guys. And I love when you leave me a comment, so thank you. Okay, so in this video, I obviously want to share how my 6-month journey has been, but I also want to share kind of how it's been since the last, what was that? Weird flash on my phone. 3 months since the last update, so I want to share what I've changed in between that. So I will be showing you footage of my skin and pictures to help depict what I'm saying. That footage is from like the 6-month point, because obviously where I'm filming now is in the future and I've passed the 6-month point. So firstly, 6 months has gone really, really quick. And if you guys have watched my videos, then you will know that I have had a journey with it already. I definitely went through the purge. I definitely made some mistakes. I have my mistakes video where I've shared what I learnt within like the first few months of using Tretinoin and how that changed my skin. And you know, they're online for you to see, whether entertainment or for educational purposes or whatever. If you've seen my previous videos, it will give you some context. If not, then I'll just link them down below and you can watch after, because I will reference some of that stuff. But I am using Tretinoin at 0.05%, and obviously I have now for 6 months. And in the beginning, I used it every single day. I was also really harsh on my skin and made other mistakes that were just not good. So since then, obviously, I have stopped using hot water on my face. I used to get like a hot flannel, wring it out and steam my face, and you let it do its thing and open the pores. And it was just unnecessary. It was just drying out my skin even more and causing more irritation, so I stopped doing that. I have now been literally exfoliating with my very fingertips, and that's how I just rub my skin and allow that to take off the dry, dead skin. And to be honest, it's more satisfying because you can feel it in your fingers and you can feel it ball up and you can see the dead skin coming off, which is just quite nice. So since then, I've definitely stopped using all those harsh things on my skin and just tried to be as gentle as possible. I have to say that I was expecting to see more results at the 6-month mark. Even when I saw dermatologists online saying, you know, 6 months, expect a 60% improvement and stuff like that, I was still very optimistic and I did think that my skin would be a bit clearer. However, I hadn't considered the purge. You know, I hadn't considered the fact that the purge would actually sort of make my skin worse and make the Tretinoin almost have to work a bit harder, or basically take a longer period of time for me to see the results that I wanted, because it had to deal with the new scars and new acne that had popped up from the Tretinoin purge. So using Tretinoin into the 6-month mark, I definitely have seen a lot less acne. I've definitely seen my skin improving. So the way my skin is improved is definitely more glowing. It looks healthier, and I know that's such like a vague claim to give, like what they put in those adverts, you know, for skincare. 35% of women thought that they had healthier looking skin. Like it's some mystical thing, like what does that mean? But what I mean is that I could genuinely see that my skin was on a journey to get better and to heal, and was definitely getting healthier, versus a journey where it was just getting worse. My skin has really, really improved. So that's the kind of improvement that I've seen on the basis. And obviously for anybody that's using Tretinoin for anti-wrinkling, anti-aging, I should say, I can't really speak on that because it's not something that I'm using it for, and I don't have very visible fine lines or wrinkles because I am still just 24. But I think you can take the aspect of your skin starts to glow a bit more, your skin looks healthier, and with that skin cell turnover, you kind of expect those results. That is what Tretinoin is designed for, and that is actually what I have seen. Generally, even for people my age, your skin takes a month to really, you know, do its new skin cell turnover, and that Tretinoin speeds it up. and you see the results. You really, really do. My acne has definitely cleared up, and the only way I can really show you guys this is by showing you what my skin looked like before. Now, before I started Tretinoin, I was using retinols, which I've mentioned in other videos, but the retinols I was using were doing the job, but obviously very milder because they were over-the-counter retinols. So my skin was drying out from that and stuff, but the acne definitely got worse. I hope you can see that from how it was before to how it is when I use Tretinoin and went through the purge. My skin got a hell of a lot worse with these inflamed, these spots that just, they hurt to touch. They were all over my face and they were just constantly coming, a lot along my jawline, and it just wasn't fun, you know, it wasn't a pleasant experience. However, I feel like I can really use that as a bookmark so you guys can see that, look, this is how it was in the purge and this is how it is now. My skin has definitely improved, and that can definitely show that my skin hasn't gone through more and more breakouts since the purge. Like, no, it went through the purge and then it started to get better and better and less. The only area that hasn't necessarily done that is my chin. And for me, I understand that because my chin is a highly congested area. So for background, for people that don't know, my forehead is a place that literally barely breaks out. I'm not experiencing any breakouts there, and I haven't for a long time. I had mass amounts of spots there when I was like a teenager, like all those little zits all over my forehead covered. After that, it never really happened again. I would get the occasional stress spot. I think I might even have one now, yep. But other than that, my forehead stays pretty clear, whereas my chin is constantly breaking out. And the breakouts I get on my chin are usually whiteheads, and they're usually tiny. The difference between my forehead and my chin, what I find is that my forehead can take a lot more. I could put oils and layers of foundation on my forehead. I really don't need it up there because it's pretty clear anyway, but let's say I did, and I did the same on my chin would not be able to handle it. My chin would break out. My chin would literally absorb all that oil, cause a breakout, and it just would not be a pretty sight. So it's understandable that using Tretinoin and continuing my journey, my skin is still breaking out there because for me, these are the core reasons why I'm breaking out and what I have really detected over the years, because yes, it has been years, and by this point I'm able to say this is why I know for sure. So firstly, I do not put my hands, I don't rest on my chin or anything like that, because I know that will literally make me break out. Like, no. For me, the reason I break out on my chin is definitely due to hormones. So when it's around my time of the month, I get a lot more spots there. Yay, lucky me. Also, when I eat a lot of sugar, refined carbs, refined sugar, whatever, potatoes with chips and greasy food, and a lot of Coca-Cola and sugary sweets, then yes, no doubt about it, I will get a huge breakout there. And thirdly, I would say if I do something to my skin, so if I have used something that's just too oily and really greasy, or I use a new makeup product and again, it's just too much for my skin, it will usually be showing on my chin. So I understand that that area is still breaking out, and I'm coping with it, because even when I do this, I can't really show you guys, but when I do that, I can literally see the whiteheads under my skin that are waiting to come out once that layer of skin is gone. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a constant cycle. Like, I can see the spots that are coming. Tretinoin, I'm hoping, is just gonna keep bringing it up, even though it's annoying and horrible. Some of them itch, sometimes I get so many. But overall, my skin hasn't, like, I'm not getting mass amounts of breakouts on my cheeks anymore. That has really diminished. My marks are still going, like, they're still slowly fading. So some people ask me in the comments, like, how do you get rid of the dry skin and stuff like that? And I pretty much say in most of my videos is that Tretinoin is designed to create that dry skin. It's literally getting that layer of skin off. And how do you think that's gonna happen? You're gonna have dry skin on your face. So it's not really about getting rid of it. Even at the 6-month mark, I've not got rid of it. That's not gonna happen, and I'm aware of that. One of the ways I have, to be completely honest, is just stopping wearing makeup. I'm wearing makeup today, but I mean every single day. To work was wearing, I did used to wear liquid foundations, but I stopped because I just felt like they were quite poor quality, particularly on my chin. So I stopped, and basically I even had a little chat where I was saying, look, I'm going to stop wearing makeup now, and this is just literally me going to work, and I had no makeup that was actually covering my acne, and that was a step forward, because before I was wearing light makeup that would still show them, but even then I would find by the end of the day I'd have my makeup on for 10 hours and it just it was pointless. It was like, why did I put it on? Because it would just be clinging to the dry skin. My skin would just look even worse, or sometimes I'd have a breakout and I'd be like, I feel like that's because I wore the makeup. So at that point, I just decided I'm going to stop wearing this face makeup. I could have the concealer, the mascara, my eyeshadow, my eyeliner, whatever, but I'm really just going to let this area breathe. So that's what this little clip is about, and I'll just insert it here. But to be honest, I found that with Retin-a, Tretinoin, your skin dries out, and I've said that, and that's kind of the aim of the game. You know, you don't go to the gym and just get a six-pack. There's some suffering involved, and with Tretinoin, that is a side effect, and that is part of it. Also, the makeup will just obviously disappear anyway. That's kind of what it did. I just wanted to say that from here on out, I'm definitely going to be wearing less and less makeup, and I'm really just not going to bother trying to cover my marks. I never try to cover them like full coverage or anything. I just try and even out my complexion and make them less visible. But to be honest, by the end of the day, not even the end of the day, midday, I kind of find that it just almost draws attention to that area, because it's got cakey makeup, and then it's got the dry skin, and then you see the marks. So I'd rather just people see my marks. So even after I filmed that video, that was literally the last day I ended up going into work. Little to my knowledge, obviously because of everything that's going on with the coronavirus at that time, my business then decided that they're going to let us work from home. So I literally haven't been wearing makeup since then. Doing that allowed me to just let my skin be, and I didn't have to worry about my makeup looking cute whilst peeling with Tretinoin and how it looks at the end of the day. Like, it's just an added stress for me. I didn't have to worry about it. I'm just gonna let my skin do its thing. So now that pretty much concludes my video and my 6-month Tretinoin journey. I tried to include everything that I thought was important to share with you guys if you are considering using it, or if you're like a couple of months in, just to kind of gauge what results I've seen at the 6-month mark. But if I've missed anything out and you have any specific questions, please just leave them down below and I'll answer them for you guys, or let you guys know how I've been in the 6 months. Thank you for watching, guys. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I have new skincare videos every Sunday. It'd be great to hear from you about your experience with Tretinoin or just your skincare journey down below, because I really enjoy reading them and speaking to you guys. Bye.